We have 185 banks left to crash, give or take 100. And this could be your bank also. And if you're just like, but Bravo, you don't understand. The Fed is going to backstop everything. And I say, have you looked at this chart? The Fed is hemorrhaging. They're broke. They have nothing to backstop it with. They keep creating new tools after new tools because the old tools aren't working. So the Federal Reserve is out. They're gone. Done. Gonzo. Then you got the Treasury over there. Janet is Yellen. Hence the last name. They need to print, okay? The bond market needs to go burr. The debt ceiling needs to be lifted. And cue the fire a second time. The entire system is only a debt-based bond market system, and that is down 50%. And they took all of your money, all your hard-earned money, when you go into the bank, and you're like, oh, I'd like to deposit my money, please. They say, okay, and it's gone. Where does it go? It goes right into the bond market with a yield so they can pay you back. But the problem with the bond market is it was like half off, gone. So can you imagine all of the banks with 30 years and they're having to roll over this debt and they're like, wait, we're broke and it's going to cost more? And just so you can see it in the charts, so it makes sense, we go all the way back to that little dinosaur, all sour, all the way back there, when interest rates were at 11%, and then they refinanced because they were 8%. And 7, do you see? Always just, roll it over. That's the high. That's it. And then it rolls over. That's the high. Rolls over. That's the high. Rolls over. All the way until, well, coming down to zero. Hold on. I'll get there. Let me just keep pulling. 2017, 18, 19. What the frack? So now every bank is upside down because of that. And I say maybe it's just an anomaly. But for those of you that are like, hyperinflation, Fed go burr, you have no idea. Okay, then you win, the whole world burns. And there is absolutely no way to fix this. And today, I think it is the day. I think it is Puffy Jacket Day. That is going to solve this thing. Because it's either going to be me or it's going to be Vanilla Ice that's solving this problem. Also, do you remember months ago, weeks ago, 6 months ago, I was talking to you about the discount window. I said, if you ever want to know when this whole thing is going to go, look at the discount window. This was the GFC, the Great Financial Collapse. And you were able to see it happen in the discount window. And then it happened again. And then about maybe 2 months ago, I'm like, uh-oh, the heartbeat is starting to beat. You better get your affairs in order because it starts like that. This is basically all your insolvent banks going to the Fed, their discount window, which now is public. Now everyone gets to know that your bank's going under, and they come hat in hand saying, please, kind sir, we are going to file for bankruptcy. Now, I know you're looking, but you're like, you don't see a big line. Papa got a big line for you. And you want to see Papa's big black line. Hold on, I got it. Got it for you. It's not that one over there. That was 08, 09. It's not this one. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? Let me move my screen, and hopefully I don't have images behind it. Whew. Close call. Wow. Oh my gosh, Bravo. That goes completely that actually beats 08. Wow, but our banks are fine. They have the tool. They have the tools. That line keeps going, doesn't it? Actually, let me move it up a little bit and then move it over. See where we're at now? Huh? Big line, right? 153 billion, and Leon's getting larger. It just keeps growing, and there isn't tools to fix it. And to answer your question, is my bank safe, Bravo? Is my credit union? Well, if they're currently playing in the bond market like everyone is, because that was your boring, well, it's safe. I'm getting 1%, which fortunately I'm only losing 3% because of inflation, but I'll take it. Totally flips on its head. You have problems. Neither I nor Vanilla Ice is going to solve this one. But banks' market value of assets is $2 trillion. Oh. There's JoJo Flight Attendant on YouTube. Should I accept this call? You're probably going to like this. Hi there, I'm filming.
What are you in the mood to eat? Or are you filming and you don't want to eat?
I'm filming. I don't want to eat.
Okay, we're going to the well. Is your dog there?
Yes.
Can I come get it?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And then just in case you wanted to know what one of the 6 is, that's one of my 6 kids. So there you go. But back to the Market Watch story, 2 trillion. Also credit unions, because you guys keep out, is my credit union safe? They have more debt on their books for car loans when the stimmies, right? When the Fed's like, oh, everyone gets a stim. Oh, you guys are so rich. You can afford that Audi, that Lambo, that BMW, that Mercedes, whatever you went out there and bought because you were rich and they gave it to you. Well, now it's flipped. And now you are acting like the banks and defaulting on your loans. The one that's going to get hit the most, that would be the credit union. But also scrolling down because you want to know what if your bank is one of the 86 banks at risk with negative insured deposit coverage ratio. Well, just go into your bank and say, hey, have you ever heard of a thing called a discount window? Do you remember seeing it? Maybe I could speak to your manager? And then your manager's like, what are you even talking about? Your money's safe. It's right here in the vault. You see, when you come in here, son, and you deposit your money, we just put it in the vault and it just sits there. Just sits there and waits for you. But I got some sad news about this study. The study did not name the banks or take into account the role of the, the Fed's new. We got something new. The BTFP program. I know you guys have all your thing. I'm like, BF me program? But please just understand, it's just the same game that they've been running. Actually, look at their balance sheet. Ticked up some. Well, actually, it doesn't look by much, but that's their new funding program, right? Right on it. It's the same Fugazi system from way back in the day. And just to put all of this into context, we got 152 billion there. We got 300 billion here. But I mean, look at this. Federal Reserve lent 300 billion in emergency fund to banks in the past week. Please tell us, which one are they? Cash short banks have borrowed about 300 billion from the Federal Reserve in the past week. The Fed's broke. What are you guys doing? And actually, just to put this into perspective, half of the money, 143 billion, went to two banks. That's it. Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. 143 billion. What about all the other ones? But Bravo, hold on, wait. Look right down there. We have the FDIC. It's guaranteed. Repayment of the loans. That's what the Fed said. So we're fine. Well, except when you understand something about the Fed. Let's see. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. It's like a corporation that can file for bankruptcy. And just to let you know how much cash is in the United States of America? Nothing. It's in the billions. It's not much of anything. They constantly have to print it. It's not like the trillions we owe or the quadrillions or is quadrillions? Do we have anything bigger? No, I think quadrillions is about as big as we got up to in this entire debt system. So it's not there. It's gone. Actually, in the entire universe, there's probably 1.5 trillion of worldwide currencies. These corporations and banks and all this, they probably have about 1% there. You're like, oh, hold on. You want a penny? Now you understand when I say the Fed can't do that and they're going to break something. They broke something. But you haven't seen the aftermath yet. You're just seeing the beginning. Coming in, sorry about your stock market, your S&P, your NASDAQ, your yields. Congratulations, Bitcoin. Okay, I'll say something really quick about Bitcoin. Like I've said a bazillion times, I also have a course on it. I actually have 4 courses. And if you're thinking, hey, maybe I need to learn how to trade this stuff or start businesses, it's in one of the 4. All of my courses for $199 until that goes up, and it's 4 payments. But trust me, it's the cheapest you could ever get every course for ever. Yes, I have to raise the price because I raised the price on everything. But going back to the Wall Street Journal report, First Republic SVB credit shows how higher interest rates caught up with the banks. Okay. Wait, Bravo, you got to talk about Bitcoin. The squirrel almost got me on that one. All right. So the last recession, 2020, Bitcoin went down to 3,800. Speculative asset. Be careful. We have a recession coming up. Now, yes, this could be and was designed for the moment. This is Bitcoin. This is why it was created by the government, rug pull. Oh, but actually no one knows except for Elon Musk because he created it too. And that would be rug pull number 2. Also, the question you might be asking, am I going all in on Bitcoin right now? The answer is no. The charts are telling me not to. And also, retail investors can move some stocks. I've seen it, and you guys scare me, even though I'm like, what are you doing? So just be careful. I mean, yes, there's 21 million. I get it. I did an entire course on it. I've probably traded it before you've even heard the word Bitcoin. And I am an absolute fan. I'm just not a fanboy, and I don't put blinders on. See, that's the problem. And when you get duped, you won't ever believe that you're being duped. It's just part of the brain. It doesn't be like, you can't fool me while you're being fooled. The brain's like, no, you're fine. Just plug away, head forward. But with me, because I'm married, I'm always reminded how stupid I am. So it's easy to go, maybe I'm screwing something up again. But look at this. Retail investors bought the dip in FRC. Went all in. We're going all in, right? Pump this thing. Yeah, same thing. Bitcoin, whatever it is. And then when you see these spikes, which I show you in the charts, that's the time to take profit, which I'll show you in a second. By record amounts this week, all in. The stock is down by 70% since last week, and it's gone. Also, for those of you who are like, what's going on with Nat Gas? I told you, I got in, I got out. That was it. I actually got in, got out, lost a little money, got in, got out, made money. That was it. Currently under the 200-day moving average on Nat Gas. Bravo, no buy and hodl. Also on that Bitcoin play, that Head and Shoulders, which plays out at the 12K, I don't know, something region. Head and Shoulders are long plays, and if you got the cojones, you go ahead. I like these short plays, like that falling wedge, and it breaks, and then we see where we're at, and now we're above the 200. There we go. Okay, high probability. We're more so in a bull market than a bear market. But don't quote me on that, and don't hang that on the wall. But this is the line in the sand that we all look for. Find support. We had a Head and Shoulders play here. It got broken. It's done. Left shoulder head, forget it. Now it's higher highs. Not just that, now you're above the 200 week. It's like triggering all of the computers to go, oh, this is good. So now let's turn on Lux Algo and my swing trading program in my swing trading course. And if you guys want to just cherry pick, grab them. 60% off, link in the description. Start with your swing trade. That would be like this one. Well, you want to get this. Actually, you could have, if you knew my bear market course, right? I know you can put them all together and you trade your own way, but I always say get above that 200. If you're in my swing trading, that's basic. That would be swing up, you close your profit, we swing down. We swing up, you enter, you take profit right here. You're taking profit. You should be taking profit right now. No, Bravo, it's going to the moon. It's that same, like, you feel it. The YouTubers on the Bitcoin channels are like, oh my gosh, this is it. Okay. All right. Wait for a pullback. Get in. Not financial advice. Let's check one more. My 9 count. Here we go. Where are we at? We're at 7. Okay. Can probably go a little bit higher. You get in that 9, 10, it's going to pull back. Like what I've been saying for months, maybe years, under 20K, if you're a hodler, that would be an okay area to accumulate. Just the paper trading though. Oh, also look at your 9 count, 8, 9, and there you go, right? Right on the dot. Look. Oh my goodness gracious. 9, bump. 8, 9, bump. 7, 8, 9. So wait, Jeremy, you got this. And when I say you got this, I mean you. Don't look over here. Don't look at what's going to happen with Trump was it supposed to be on Tuesday? Don't look at Biden. I mean, it's like this clown show. Don't look at the Fed. Don't look at Janet. Don't go outside and picket. Learn how to trade these things to make your life better. You make your digits go up, and then you can go live the life you want. You want to go you want to go to Dubai and party, go to Dubai. You want to go to Australia, go to Australia. You want to sit on a beach for a week and get fried, you go get fried. And then maybe if you have a heart, you can consider subscribing. So I'll tell you, this is what's happening. Come on. I mean, what are the amount of things that have played out that I've said? You probably couldn't count them on two hands. But yes, everyone's like, oh, the banks haven't crashed yet, Bravo. You said, the discount window. And I'm like, it takes time. But now it happened. You said that the bond market, now it happened. You said, right? Stocks, crypto, everything. Golly gee willikers. So here we are. Banking crisis. Told you so. I mean, if you just see, like, if you ghost ride a bike, sorry, it's just the analogy. I actually had a kid on the bike, and I just removed the kid in my head. You ghost ride a bike. It's gonna go, right? There it goes. There it goes. Look, it's still going. It's fine. It's not gonna crash. Well, the law of gravity, it's gonna crash. It just might take some time. Your scene said crash. Banking crisis hangs over economy. Rekindling recession fears. What do you mean rekindling? Oh my gosh. You haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, how many warning signs do I need to hold up on the daily? And then it happens. You're like, oh, okay, you got that one. Oh yeah, you got that one too. I'm telling you, I get how the system works. It's a debt-based system. And no one even knows where money comes from. That's actually one of the first things someone's like, yeah, very much into, I know everything. I'm like, where's money come from? Do yourself a favor and think about clicking the subscribe button, even though YouTube will just unsubscribe you anyways. They don't like me. And then you got to go find Jay Bravo. And then the only thing that pulls up is Jay Bravo's wife. Wait. Oh, and then you squirrel moment. And oh my gosh, we have breaking news. Just came out 2 seconds ago from Bloomberg. U.S. authorities getting involved in Credit Suisse. Engaged on possible Credit Suisse UBS deal. Swiss government has been working to broker a deal between the firms. Any deal announcement could come as soon as any second this weekend. So I will just be hanging out here with bated breath. U.S. authorities are working with their Swiss counterparts as they seek to hammer out a deal for UBS Group AG to buy all or parts of its struggling rival Credit Suisse Group AG, according to people familiar with the matter. And I say, what balance sheet do you want to throw this one on, Jerome? But it looks like Jerome and Janet is not commenting. Representatives for the Federal Reserve and Treasury Department declined to comment because they're broke. Now on to something more meaningful. Also, more breaking news. UBS seeks government backstop as it rushes to finalize Credit Suisse takeover deal as soon as tonight. Now here's the bad news. If a deal is not struck, Monday markets will be rocked by a global banking crisis. Cue the fire. Also, I want to take this time to apologize to you, my brain, okay? If you think of it, because I have so many things to share with you. I could do 10 videos a day and just, but I'm like, I can do this. And so it ends up being like, what would be a good analogy? How about cue the fire, a banana split? See, it's like, oh, the cherries, the Fed, oh, there's the banking system. And so I give you all of it and I try to make it look nice and neat, but then sometimes I end up just putting it into the blender and hitting the button. So it's kind of like, instead of a squirrel moment, it's kind of an ice cream sundae moment, but it's just all the time. So, hey, but if it works for you, wow, I was struggling with the word if. All right, I got to go eat. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.